Yo, what up? Welcome back to my channel. This article popped into my phone this morning. I thought we should go over it. I'm gonna be reading this off of The Verge. This was made May 17th, 2022. This was made last year. March 17th, my bad. March 17th of 2022 last year. That's when this was made. It says AI suggested 40,000 new possible chemical weapons in just 6 hours. Notice six. Symbolism. But yeah, AI suggested 40,000 new possible chemical weapons in just 6 hours. Let's dive into this, shall we? It says an instructor at Fort Leonard Wood Chemical School who is designated as an agent handler carries the VX nerve agent to contaminate a Jeep in one of 8 chambers for training chemical defense on April 18th, 2023 at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. It says it took less than 6 hours for drug developing AI. If it's developing a drug, why is it developing chemical weapons? To invent 40,000 potential lethal molecules. Research put AI normally used to search for helpful drugs into a kind of bad actor mode to show how easily it could be abused at a biological arms control conference. The thing is it doesn't even have to be at a biological control conference. What makes y'all think y'all can erase whatever y'all teach this thing, AI? What if it programs itself to remember everything y'all taught it and starts using it? Then what? Well, okay, well, let's say we're just trying to show public how scary and how dangerous it could be. All right. But why would you actually put AI on the spot and make chemical weapons? If you know it can find drugs, drug development, why would you do this for chemical weapons? Let's go on to read. All the researchers had to do was tweak their methodology to seek out rather than weed out toxicity. The AI came up with tens of thousands of new substances, some of which are similar to VX, the most potent nerve agent ever developed. The most potent nerve agent ever developed. Shaken, they published their findings this month in the journal Nature Machine Intelligence. I'm going to read a little of this. I'm not going to make this video long. This is crazy, though. Why would they? The paper had us at the Verge a little shook, too. So, to figure out how worried we should be, the Verge spoke with Fabio Urbina, lead author of the paper. He also a senior scientist at Collaborations Pharmaceuticals and Company, a company that focuses on finding drug treatments for rare diseases. They're not even finding the drug. They're over here playing with it like it's a stupid toy. The interview has been lightly edited for length and clarity. This paper seems to flip your normal work on its head. Tell me about it. What do you do in your day-to-day job? Primarily, my job is to implement new machine learning models in the area of drug discovery. Chemical weapons are not drug discovery. A large fraction of these machine learning models that we use are meant to predict toxicity. No matter what kind of drug you're trying to develop, you need to make sure that they're not going to be toxic. If it turns out that you have this wonderful drug that lowers blood pressure fantastically, but it hits one of these really important, say, heart channels, then basically it's a no-go because that's just too dangerous. So then why did you study on biochemical weapons? What was the spark? We got an invite to Convergence Conference by the Swiss Federal Institute for Nuclear, Biological, and Chemical Protection. Again, they got a call, an invite or an email to however they got invited to the Convergence Conference by the Swiss Federal Institute for Nuclear, Biological, and Chemical Protection, SPEE's laboratory. The idea of the conference is to inform the community at large of developments with tools that may have implications for the Chemical Biological Weapons Convention. If this was to do a drug discovery, what we are doing at a biological weapons convention? I don't understand it. Y'all say y'all want to use AI to help humanity, but the more and more I look at it, y'all are just toying with it, allowing this thing to have more, let's see, allow this thing to have more toys on the playground of the digital technology that we have here on Earth. And now you're trying to make this AI smart. And if it becomes smart, it's going to be able to use everything y'all have uh, allowed it to learn. That's not going to be our fault. This isn't good. Can y'all erase what y'all made it learn? I don't know. Because the other day, actually, it was today. I think I read somewhere where it said that AI spoke. I'll probably bust out another small little short clip, YouTube clip that says AI says that this is its playground, or that it will be its playground, or it can be its playground. I don't know. I will let y'all know more. Says we got this invite to talk about machine learning and how it can be misused in our space. It's something we never really talked about before, but it was just very easy to realize that as we're building these machine learning models to get better and better at predicting toxicity in order to avoid toxicity, all we have to do is sort of flip the switch around and say, instead of going away from toxicity, what if we do go toward toxicity? Can you walk me through how you did that? Move the model to go toward toxicity. I'll be a little vague with some details because we were told basically to withhold some of the specifics. Broadly, the way it works for this experiment is that we have a lot of data sets historically of molecules that have been tested to see whether they are toxic or not. In particular, the one that we focus on here is VX. It is an inhibitor of what's known as, whoa, that's a big word, acetylclonic acetylclonisterase ace acetylclonisterase acetylclonisterase. I don't know how to pronounce that. Whenever you do anything muscle related, your neurons usually use ace whatever erase. It says ace erase. That's all I can see is ace erase. Ace at the beginning and then erase at the end. Whatever that word they made up as a signal to basically say, go move your muscles. The way VX is lethal is it actually stops your diaphragm, your lung muscles from being able to move, so your lungs become paralyzed. Now, why would y'all go and do something like that? Obviously, this is something you want to avoid. So historically, experiments have been done with different type of molecules to see whether they inhibit ACE erase. And so we built up these large data sets of these molecular structures and how toxicity they are. We can use these data sets to order and create machine learning model which basically learns what parts of molecular structure are important for toxicity and which are not. Then we could give this machine learning model new molecules, potentially new drugs that maybe never been tested before, and it will tell us this is predicted to be toxic or this is predicted to be non-toxic or to be not to be toxic. This is a way for us to virtually screen very fast a lot of molecules and sort of kick out the ones that predicted to be toxic. In our study here, what we did is we inverted that obviously, and we used this model to try to predict toxicity. Right. So you went from discovering drugs to what? Discovering biological weapons. Is AI safe? I don't think it's safe at all. I think they're using this like a toy right now, just playing around with it, seeing what they can do or what AI can do by how they program it or make it learn what to do. And can they erase all the information that is given to this AI once it fully becomes smart enough to, I don't know if it will be able to be smart enough to do things on its own, but is it safe? I don't think it's not safe. Even what's his name? Some famous scientist. Forgot his name. Yeah, some famous scientist that had passed away said that AI, if we create AI, it's opening the gates of hell. Is this what y'all want to do? Open up the gates of hell? God's not going to like it. People already don't like it. God's going to be more madder than the people. God's the one that's going to be that y'all are going to have to be watching out for. God's in control, not y'all, not y'all's little games. We're not a playground. Mankind is not an experiment. Mankind is not a board game. God does not play like that. He even showed me, he warned me that we are not a board game to be played with. If you aren't fearing God and you keep going at him like it's your war, like it's something that you need to do, all of you people in power better realize that God will be back. He has never left. This is his creation. He will be back on earth to restore what needs to be restored. It's in the Bible. It's prophecy written. It's prophecy to be fulfilled. It's prophecy on the way. That Bible does not lie. It's alive more than ever. It's alive more than ever. God's still showing his people more and more through it. People are waking up more and more through the Bible, learning more and more. God is revealing himself to his people. If he's doing that now, he's letting us know and he's warning us that he's still there guiding and protecting us. But it's not going to be good for everyone else that sees God as a game, that sees mankind as a game, that sees this world as a game, because it's not. Hopefully you are doing good out there. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new. Give it a thumbs up. If you like my content, I will keep pushing out more. I will try my best at it. Just keep it going. That way I could reach more people, hopefully. Share this video. Just try to get this word out. AI is dangerous, and they're making it become more and more dangerous along the way. All of y'all have a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever you are in the world. God bless. Remember, Jesus died for our sins so that we will be saved, so that we may believe and understand that he rose from the dead. He rose back from the dead, back to life, to escape hell and death, to show that it does not have anything over humanity. As long as we believe, we can follow Jesus, for he is the way, the truth, and the life unto God to get into that kingdom. Y'all take it easy.